Alright guys, so what I'm going to be doing is I got 2 Marvel Legends figures in the mail today, and so I'm going to be opening them up. I'm not 100% sure which 2 these are. I ordered 4 total, and these are 2 that came in, so I'm not exactly sure which ones these are, but I'm about to open them, and we'll see if you guys can guess what they are before I open them. I'll give you a hint. There are 2 popular characters in the MCU. So, give you a hint there. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay. I'm trying a new microphone out. So, let me know if the audio sounds okay and everything on this live stream. And if you have any questions or anything, this is a good time to ask them. We'll wait a little bit and let some people have some guesses as to what these figures are. So, there are 2 very popular MCU characters. I'm doing pretty good. Anybody have any guesses yet? So there's 2 different ones, and they're both from the MCU, and I would say maybe, well, there's 2 of the most popular, I would say, probably in the MCU, if these are the 2 that I'm thinking they are. So I ordered 4 figures total, and these are 2 of them. I'm pretty sure I know which ones they are, but I'm not 100% sure. Anthony, I am doing pretty good. How are you doing? For some reason, I can't get to the actual chat. I can see when they pop up, but I can't reply to them right now. But I'll try and get to them when I see them pop up. So, awesome, Anthony. I'm glad you're doing good. Do you have any guesses as to what these figures might be? We'll wait a couple more minutes and then I'll go ahead and start opening them up. And I'll give you a quick look at my collection once we get these opened, because I'll put them over there with my collection. Haven't done a collection video in a while. My collection's not very big right now because I had to restart. I had a few figures that I didn't sell, so I kept a few of those, but I only put up the ones that I really liked. After I open these, I'll put them with my collection and I'll show you just a quick look at it. It's not very big right now. It's probably like 20% of what it was. Alright. We'll go ahead and start opening these up. And let me know if you guys can hear me okay with this new microphone. Alright, so we'll start with this yellow one here. And oh goodness, I can't even get it open. Alright, well, I have some scissors. Alright, let's see which one this is. Yeah, I bought these off eBay, So they're used figures. They're not brand new ones. And, let's go ahead and, at least they wrapped it up pretty good so it's nice and secure. Anybody have any guesses yet? It is an MCU figure, and it's one of the more popular figures and one of the more popular characters. Alright, so anybody want to take a guess before I reveal it? It's a popular character. It is the worthy Captain America. Hopefully everything's okay with his joints. He looks a little squished. I don't know. It's got Mjolnir. His legs look a little bit bent, but not too bad. And his battle damage shield here. Let's see if I can actually. There we go. Not too bad. Probably have to bend his legs a little bit. They're not horrible, but I might have to bend this one just a little bit. Heat it up. Try and get a cool pose going. There we go. Looks pretty cool. So now I finally have a Captain America again. The one I had before was the Civil War Captain America from the first 10 years 2-pack that came with Crossbones. So I thought this time I would get the worthy Cap. The only thing I don't like about this one is the dirty shield. Like the red on it doesn't look as screen accurate. The shield that came with the first 10 years one is the best shield because it has like the maroon color. Looks more screen accurate, but this one's, it'll do. And it is all complete, so it has the Steve Rogers head sculpt and the helmet or masked head sculpt. So pretty cool. I'm excited to add him to my collection. I mean, you can't have a collection without Captain America, especially an MCU one. Alright, so we'll set him, actually, let's set him over to the left side here, so you guys can see him a little bit better. Throw all this trash away. Alright, one down, one to go. Anybody have any guesses as to what this one is? He is a very popular MCU character. So I'll give you a couple more minutes to guess on that one. Yeah, I was surprised when he had the hammer too. Iron Spider, possibly, we'll see. Yeah, I was really shocked when he got the hammer too. It was probably one of my favorite moments in the movie. Oh man, I just realized on Mjolnir, looks like it got messed up a little bit right there. Maybe that's part of the design, but I don't think it is. I think it's a little messed up right there. Oh well, it's not too bad, I guess. Alright. We'll wait just a little bit longer. And is it Iron Man? Ooh, someone might be getting close. And I'll put these on my shelf here in a minute after I get this other one opened and show you just a real quick look at my collection. Alright, we'll go ahead and open them up. So we had Iron Spider and Iron Man and Bruce Banner. Somebody might have guessed it. We'll go ahead and open it up and we'll see. So, if I can, that's why. Get some scissors here. Oh, it's red. Punisher. Not quite. Alright. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you guessed it. It's Iron Man. So this one is from the 2-pack with Thanos. It's actually still in a package in the plastic part. It just doesn't have Thanos, which I do want to get Thanos, but not that version of Thanos, because that's the one where he's like half snapped away. But this is my favorite Iron Man figure. Has all the cool accessories, has especially the Tony Stark head sculpt is really cool. Well, both of them are, but this one's really cool with the neck peg. Yeah, Anthony guessed it. Is Iron Man. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to leave all these accessories in here, except for the head, for right now, just so I don't lose them. We'll stick those back here for a second. Just pop this head off. Hold on a minute. Oh, there it goes. I thought it was glued in there. I was like, what? And I really like this one because it has actual neck peg with the like the skin tone on there. I think most of the other ones with Robert Downey Jr.'s head sculpt is just the head, not the neck part. Got Johnny Storm. Oh, that's awesome. Johnny Storm. Yeah, I'll show you my Fantastic Four shelf here in a second with all the new Fantastic Four figures that just came out. I dedicated a whole shelf to all of them, so. And since I'm like restarting my collection, I figured Iron Man and Captain America, you have to have those with the MCU collection. And these are my two favorites of these characters. So my favorite Iron Man, favorite Captain America. So you got Worthy Cap, and I am Iron Man. Iron Man, I guess. Mark 85, I believe. There we go. Do I think that the Marvel Legends Doctor Doom figure will come with an RDJ head sculpt? I don't. Yeah, I think probably. Depends on how they depict him in the movie, as far as like if he has his mask on most of the time or not. But I would imagine they would, just because they already have the rights to Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness. So it makes sense that they would go ahead and put a RDJ head sculpt in with that, which would be really cool. I hope they do. Okay, Iron Man, stand up. Come on. Really? Okay, stay. Easy. Okay. I feel like the height is a little off. I think I've seen some people say that the height of Captain America is off, but he still looks pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully we get like a Doctor Doom mask with the hood, and then one with like the unmasked one with Robert Downey Jr.'s head would be cool. And yeah, definitely this is probably the best Captain America figure for the MCU. I do want to get a different shield for him though, the one for which one was it? Oh, the Civil War 2-pack from the first 10 years. I think that one's the best shield, so I want to buy that and put it with this one. Because this shield is cool to have for like a battle damage dirty one, but the red's not quite the right color. But I still like it, it's cool. Alright, let's switch his head out. There we go. We'll switch out the hand here. We'll go ahead and take all the accessories out of here. So we can... And usually with the accessories, I have these tiny little bags. They're like miniature Ziploc bags to put all the accessories in, and then I write on them with a Sharpie. That way I know which accessories go to which figure. And I have 2 more figures coming in the mail, and they're both from eBay, so they're older figures. The other 2, I think they're supposed to be here later this week, but they're 2 other pretty popular MCU characters. One's an Avenger and one's Spider-Man related, so... do I think there will be a 2-pack with Bucky and Ghost? Yes, I think it would make sense. I mean, they've done all the other ones, and especially Bucky. I feel like we need an updated figure for him, especially since he grew his hair out again. I did pre-order the Red Guardian and Yelena 2-pack, but I don't know. I'm starting to question it a little bit. But I don't know, because I feel like they might go down in price. I don't know. The Sentry and US Agent one, I didn't pre-order. I do want Sentry though, but I don't really want US Agent because I still have the one from Falcon and Winter Soldier. But that one's not near as good as the new one they're making, but yet, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. Let's see, we'll do Fisted Hand here. So, and we'll switch this one out with the other Fisted Hand. Maybe we should do open hands, I don't know. Yeah, that's true, the new one does have a shield. I might go ahead and pre-order them, I don't know. I'm afraid that I'm gonna buy them, and then their Marvel Legends is gonna come out with like some Doomsday figures, and you know what I mean? Like I want to save money for that, especially if they have like X-Men, and because there's rumors that they're supposed to be having like I did in one of my videos, like Nightcrawler, Cyclops, and all them. So I definitely want to get those figures if those rumors are true. And I don't want to, you know, I like Yelena and Red Guardian, Sentry, and all them, but like if I had to pick between those and the X-Men, I'd pick X-Men every time. So I just feel like soon as those come out, I think they'll release or announce Doomsday figures. But yeah, so we got Iron Man. I don't know. I think I like just having them with the Tony Stark head. I'll try and get that in there. Black Widow and Spider-Man. Not quite. I do want to get a Black Widow figure because I don't have Black Widow anymore. So that is on the list to get. And a Spider-Man figure, it's a Spider-Man related figure. So you're getting close. All right. And I want to get Hawkeye. Have them two together. This doesn't stay on there very good. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Sorry. I got distracted. I was going to get a bag to put all these accessories in. Alright. I'll be right back. Yeah, could be. Could be War Machine. I've got a long list of figures to get since I'm restarting. Okay, so I've got two of these little baggies. I'm going to write on them with a Sharpie. Let's see, I'll put worthy cap on this one, and Iron Man Mark 85 2-pack. Okay. So, worthy cap. And the only accessory I have to put away is his alternate head. There we go. Put that back there. Now, hopefully all of his accessories fit in here. I have two different kinds of bags. I have these, this size, and the other ones are like twice as big. But I think they'll all fit in here. Biggest thing is the shield, so yeah, I think we're good. Blast fags in there. Well, hopefully. Shove them down in there. Alright, now if it closes. Hey, perfect. Ta-da. I think the 6 figures in the Doomsday Wave could be Doctor Doom, Thor, Shuri, Namor, Ant-Man, and Shang-Chi. Yeah, it's very possible. That's I think that's supposed to be some of the like main Avengers type group for Doomsday, so I could definitely see that. I'll take some of this stuff off here. Well, I'll just throw it to the side for right now. Put the accessories back there. Alright. Which one do you guys like better? You guys like the Worthy Cap or the Iron Man Mark 85? I'm sort of leaning towards Worthy Cap, but I like this Iron Man too. I don't know. And so here lately, I've been watching a lot of videos on like how to make like dioramas and stuff like that. And so I have a video that I'm working on that will come out, should come out Friday or Saturday, about I made my first like realistic diorama, and it's got a brick wall and stuff. It's basically just, it's pretty basic, but it's just a brick wall with like a concrete slab underneath it. And you guys will see it here in a little bit when I show you my collection. I made it to fit on my shelf. So right now it's on my Spider-Man shelf. So I've got my Spider-Man figures up there. But I want to still do a few more things because like I just made it a brick wall and that's pretty much it. But I do want to put like a door in there and maybe like a trash can and little stuff like that. It's a little crowded up there right now with all my Spider-Man figures on it, but it does look pretty good. And yeah, I'll show you that here in a little bit. Oh, I missed your last comment on there. Oh, there it goes. Sam Wilson. His vibranium wings he wanted. Nightcrawler. I think Cyclops and Nightcrawler could be a 2-pack. Same with Charles and Beast and Magneto. Yeah, I hope so. I definitely want Cyclops and Nightcrawler. They have like the Magneto and Charles Xavier 2-pack. I used to have, and I'll probably get those again here at some point. And Beast would be really cool. I don't have a Beast figure. I've never had a Beast figure actually. So yeah, I'm really excited for all those figures. And man, there's probably gonna be so many Doomsday figures. Just from the people they announced in the chair live stream with all those characters, and there's supposed to be even more. So, and then I think that was like 20 something, 30 people. So yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of figures probably from that movie. And then we still have Secret Wars and Doomsday. I, I'm not sure how far, like a year away or so. So it's not too far out. So hopefully we get those figures before the movie. Gambit would probably be part of a Deadpool and Wolverine wave instead of Doomsday. Yeah, I think so. There's also rumors of a second wave of Deadpool and Wolverine figures, and I think Gambit was on there. Gambit, Blade, the Johnny Storm from the Void, and Elektra and X-23. There's quite a few different characters they could do, and I forgot the villain's name of that movie. Oh man, I forgot her name now. But there's supposed to be like a second wave, and there's all kinds of rumored characters. It'd be really cool if they did a Blade figure. It would be awesome. I would definitely get that figure. Gambit would be cool. Yeah, I think they'll definitely do another wave of Deadpool and Wolverine figures and have all those. Sandra Nova, yes, thank you. I couldn't think of it for some reason. But they have so many different characters that they still haven't done from Deadpool and Wolverine. And especially since that was such a successful movie, you know they're going to go back to that. And while I've got these here, I'm going to bring in a few other MCU characters. Or actually, I'll just bring in one. Maybe one or two. Alright. Speaking of, put Wolverine in here. Hang on. He's gonna be on this side, I guess. Okay, Wolverine, stand up now. You're embarrassing me. Stand up. Oh, come on. I don't have Deadpool anymore. I do want to get Deadpool as well, and Colossus. That's one I really want. That Colossus is really cool. There, okay, he's standing. Loki is in Doomsday, but I think a new figure of him could be part of Disney Plus Wave, and he would be the God of Stories version from the season 2 finale. That would be cool. I think that's definitely, if they do another figure of Loki, that's probably the one they're gonna do. It would make the most sense. And here, who's this weirdo? Oh wait, that's me. That's supposed to be anyway. I'm gonna be standing back here. Have that Wolverine figure. Yeah, I want to get Deadpool again, but I want to get the original one that they came out with. That came in the 2-pack with Negasonic Teenage Warhead, or the Legacy type one that they released, because it has more accessories, and I sort of like that darker red rather than the brighter one from the new Deadpool figure. I just like the darker one a little bit better than the bright red. But I mean, either one, they're pretty similar, so I mean, either way. Who else should I bring in? Bring in a few other MCU characters here. We'll bring in Nick Fury, the guy who started all this. Okay. And Ant-Man. Oh, nuts. I knew that was going to happen. We'll put Ant-Man over here, because he's being a troublemaker, knocking people over. Okay, stay. That's pretty cool. We'll bring in one more character, and then I'll put him back and show you my collection. We've got the black-suited Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. This would be a really cool lineup to see in Doomsday or Secret Wars. Or have like Tom Holland's Spider-Man in the symbiote suit would be cool. Alright, now he's not one to stand up. Okay, never mind, I lied. There we go. That's a pretty cool lineup there. I wouldn't mind watching this team. Except for me, I don't want to be in the team. Well, I do, but I would get killed instantly, so I'll leave it to the professionals. That's a lineup. Well, actually, I know I said that was going to be the last one, but we'll bring in one more character. Mr. Ah, no! Ah, man. I knew I should have stopped while ahead. That's alright, I can set him up real quick. Okay. We can do this. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Nobody fall over. Okay, that's good enough. Actually, I'm going to turn him this way. Oh, no, not again. Dang it. I think this is a sign that I should go ahead and put him on my shelf. Okay. Easy does it. left here. Okay, Wolverine. Okay, I'm not going to touch him no more. Alright. Pretty cool lineup there. Okay. And I was going to let you guys know I enabled, so you have like super chats and stuff like that you guys can do during live streams. And I also have a that I just started. And so it's, I think it was, I'm not sure how much I think it's $29 a month, something like that. But it gives you like live streams and stuff like that. And you can do super chats, stuff like that, which really helps out the channel. Helps me be able to rebuild my collection and everything, and buy new figures like this Mr. Fantastic, so that I can do reviews and stuff on them for you guys, and I can do my stop motions and everything. So if you're able to, that would be awesome. If not, no problem. I enjoy just hanging out with you guys. Alright, so now I'm going to go put these guys back, and then I'll show you my collection, even though it's a little bit smaller than usual. But we'll go ahead and start. Fantastic. Put him back. Ant-Man next. And Nick Fury. Oh, no. Nick Fury does not like to stand up. Like, and he's not even in a dynamic pose. I can't even hardly get his legs to separate, hardly. But I like the Nick Fury figure, well, just mainly for the head sculpt, because I don't have the older Nick Fury from the first Avengers. We'll put these two back. Put Wolverine there. Adjust their poses real quick. Alright, so now I'll take me out of here. Oh no! And, alright, so now I'm going to take you over to my collection, and actually, I'm going to put these over there first, so I can carry the camera. Well, it's actually, let's see here. Put Iron Man right there. We'll adjust him. Okay. Okay, stand up now. Alright, sorry. It's taking me a while to get these guys to stand up. Alright. Alright. So now Alright, so now I'm going to take you over to my collection. Hold on tight. Whoa! Alright, so basically I just have this one shelf here. Turn that down a little bit, it's a little bright. So up here is my Spider-Man shelf. This camera is, well, it's on my phone, so the camera's not the best, but you can see that's my diorama that I made. It's just like brick walls on the back, and then this is like concrete or asphalt. So it's made out of foam core. I enjoyed making it. It turned out pretty good, better than I thought it would. So my Spider-Man shelf there, and one of the figures I ordered will be going on the shelf. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's Spider-Man related. So we got all those up there, and here, I'll turn on the lights. So they have little lights up there, if you can see it, up there at the top. I don't know if it makes it easier to see or harder to see. Yeah, I think it makes it look better. But I want to put like some kind of door or something over here. Well, I was going to put it back there, but I have Doc Ock back there, so maybe I'll put it like on the side. Have like a small little dumpster, like a little trash can or something here. Some trash bags, sort of make it feel more like an alleyway or something. So, that's pretty cool. And I'm going to try and make some more of these, but different, not just all brick, for like my other shelves. I'm going to try and do one for the Fantastic Four that's like all white, so it looks like a modern, maybe a modern facility or a modern like spaceship or something. Or it could be all white with like for like the Avengers place or whatever. Alright, so now my newly Fantastic Four shelf. I feel like that makes it too bright with the lights. Maybe not. Here, I'll turn the lights off, see if it makes it. There, you can see. I don't think that helps. Turn the light back on. Sort of see them. I'll zoom out a little. But we got all the Fantastic Four figures here. And so with this shelf, I want to make a diorama like either the all white, sort of like a modern facility, like they're in some, like the Baxter building or something like that would be cool, or they're inside a spaceship. Or I thought about doing something where it's like they're in space, maybe sort of like a rocky thing, like the moon or an alien planet. And then have like back here, have something else, I don't know. Yeah, I bought all 6 of them. I actually did a review where I did the review over all 6 of them. I just uploaded it a couple days ago on the channel, if you want to check it out. And I did some stop motions with them too, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, I bought all 6. I was sort of questionable about getting Johnny Storm because I was like, I'm already getting the Human Torch. But I wanted him because he completes the team as far as like in the outfits. Plus, when I do stop motions, I like to have them like a powered off version and a powered on version, so I can sort of mess around with that a little bit. And Silver Surfer, I was really, I don't know, I wasn't that excited for. Then when I got the figure, I was actually pretty excited. Do you think Galactus will be a HasLab? I'm not sure. I feel like that's probably the only way they would do it. Like the other Galactus they did, make it a HasLab. I don't know. But I sort of hope they do it because that'd be really cool. Yeah, so And but the Silver Surfer, I wasn't that excited about when I first got it or first ordered it, but once I have it in hand, it's actually pretty cool. I really like the surfboard and the stand. I think the stand is what really makes it really cool. All right, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next shelf. So we have the Guardian shelf here, and I actually still have Adam Warlock and Kraglin, but in Volume 3 group, but these are my favorites, so that's why I put these ones on there. Gonna watch Fantastic Four on Sunday, or no, Saturday. That's awesome, yeah. I'm probably gonna go watch it as soon as it comes out, like Thursday during the evening sometime. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for Fantastic Four. I watched Superman. Superman was pretty good. Uh, I hope Fantastic Four is as good or better. But we got the Guardians here, so just pretty much the original characters. Not these are sort of older character or older figures and stuff. We got Yondu over there. It's all Superman. Do you like Superman, Michael? I thought it was pretty good, but honestly, I thought it was, I don't know, some spots in it were a little weird for me, I guess, but it was still good. Yes, yeah. And then we got pretty much our final shelf down here, and the two new additions. We got Iron Man and Captain America there. And with Wolverine, I really didn't know what to do with him because I don't have like any other X-Men or Deadpool figures, so I just put them down here with the Avengers. I'll scoot Ant-Man over a little bit. Looks sort of weird back there by himself. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I put Wolverine down here with the Avengers. This is pretty much the Avengers shelf plus Wolverine. Do you have what if figures? I used to. So I used to have a whole shelf that was all what if, and I've sold most of them. I still have a few. I don't have them displayed because they're not really my favorite characters or figures anymore. I still have, I think, the Howard the Duck, and with the Scott Lang little head, and the old Hydra Stomper, I think are the only two that I have. I might have a few others, but I don't have them displayed because once I sort of restarted my collection, I decided I'm going to do just like all my favorite characters. And the what if characters aren't really my favorite, so that's why. Oh, I forgot. This is probably one of my favorite shelves here, just because it has the Avengers and Wolverine. It's pretty cool. And for them, for like the shelf, I want to do like a diorama that has like modern white type, like like if they're inside the Avengers facility, would be really cool. Have like the Avengers A back there. That would be really cool. But that's pretty much my Avengers shelf. And one of the other figures I ordered is going to go on the shelf. All right. So, and that's all for on this shelf, but over here we have just our little Mando shelf. We got Mando and Grogu. We got Ahsoka, Chopper. I forgot what that droid's name is, and then the pit droids. I put him. He's bonking them on the head. It's pretty funny. My what if figures are Hydra Stomper, Zombie Hunter, Spidey, Doctor Strange Supreme, uh, T'Challa, Star-Lord, Warrior, Gamora, and Red Skull. Zombie Hunter Spidey is probably my favorite character and favorite figure from the What If show. So, yeah, that one's a good one. I think I might still have that one somewhere buried. And so this is just sort of a shelf by itself over here. And then this shelf is just my action figure of me with a little camera. And I did have Wolverine up here. T'Challa, yeah, I figured that's what you meant. But up here, just me. And I did have Wolverine because I didn't know if I should put him with the Avengers, but I went ahead and put him down here because I think he looks a lot cooler right there on the Avengers shelf. Until I get like a dedicated X-Men or Deadpool type shelf, he's going to be down here with the Avengers, which this is a pretty cool shelf, and it's pretty cool to see Wolverine with like the Avengers and stuff. It's pretty cool up there. Pretty cool. Yeah, and so this diorama, I'm working on the video of how I made this diorama, and it will be up probably Friday or Saturday. So if you guys are interested in how I made it, you can check that out. It took me a little while, but it is more tedious than difficult because I had to carve out every little brick. Do you have any Spider-Verse movie figures? I don't think I have any anymore. I did have pretty much all of them. I had a dedicated shelf for them as well. And those are characters that I do want to get or buy back, especially Miles. And I like the Spider-Man Noir figure from Spider-Verse is pretty cool. So those are on the list to get back. But I'm working on it slowly but surely. So eventually I'll get all the figures back that I want. And that's another one I want to get is, I just got this guy. Another one that I'm wanting to get is the Lizard from No Way Home. And all the other villains, now that they're all released. I'm working first I bought Venom, then I bought Doc Ock, then Electro. I gotta work on getting the other villains. And I still need Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man and Ned. There's quite a few other ones. Green Goblin, Sandman. Green Goblin went up in price quite a bit. He originally sold for like $40 something, I think. Now he's like selling for like 60 or 70 or 80. Like, sheesh. But yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how this diorama came out, though. Looks pretty good. And it serves its purpose. It looks like a brick wall, sort of either an alleyway or against like a brick building or something. I have Spider-Verse figures, but only one of them is a Marvel Legends figure, which is Prowler Miles. That one's a cool figure, Prowler Miles. I definitely, yeah. I really like the Spider-Verse, especially the Into the Spider-Verse. The first one is a really good one. I didn't care for the second one, Across the Spider-Verse, as much, but it was still pretty cool. Are you going to get the No Way Home Doctor Strange figure? I used to have him, but I don't know that I'll get him again. I'm sort of trying to stay away from like magical figures and characters. But I will definitely be getting the other... Oh, hey, that looks cool. The other like No Way Home villains and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I'll be getting those. Let's go down here and check these guys out again. Got the Fantastic Four. I know I already showed you guys. I'm just going through them again in case you missed. I like little baby Groot down there. Hello. I might have to rearrange some of these. But yeah, those are the figures that I have for right now. And I do have a few other ones in storage that I just don't have displayed. There's a few that I was going to display, like Adam Warlock and Kraglin, but I don't really like those characters that much. So I'm trying to go for just my favorites for the most part. So that's why I didn't display them, and I'll probably end up selling them. And I have the Volume 3 Groot as well. That's the bigger one. I'm still questioning whether I should sell that one or not, but the only No Way Home figure I have is the Tom Holland Spider-Man with the suit he had at the end when he leaves his apartment. Yeah, that's a really cool suit. The final, I think it's called like the final swing suit or something like that from No Way Home. The blue and red one. That's a really cool figure. Especially the Tom Holland head sculpt with it, and it has the painted black lines, which is really cool. The only Tom Holland one I have right now is this Iron Spider one, and I bought that one super cheap on Amazon for like 10 bucks. That's why I have him, but it doesn't have any Tom Holland head sculpt, which sort of sucks. But I do want to get that figure, the final swing suit, and I want to get the other Tom Holland suit from No Way Home. I think it's the integrated suit, the one that he wears at the final battle. That would be a really cool suit to get. Well, there's multiple. I want to get the homemade suit from Tom Holland. It's really cool. Pretty much any Tom Holland suit I want to get. But first I got to get Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because I have to have at least one of the 3 Spider-Mans, and then Miles. I'll probably have them all up here. And then I'll go back and get like another Tom Holland Spider-Man stuff. But yeah, there's a long list of figures that I still have to get, and like especially like with the this wave, Fantastic Four coming out, I sort of delayed some of that, which I'm happy with these figures though. These are cool figures, and they're new characters for the MCU, which is awesome. So, and I got them so I can review them for you guys. There's already one from Born Again. Oh, since Punisher is in Spider-Man Brand New Day, does that mean a new Punisher figure for that wave? That's an interesting question. I don't know. I don't know. I highly doubt they'll release another Punisher figure for Brand New Day, but then again, they might, because it's a movie. Usually every movie gets like a release of characters, and if his look changes from the season 2 of Born Again to Brand New Day, they might do it. But yeah, I have that pre-ordered, the Punisher from Brand New Day, or not from Brand New Day, from Born Again. I have that one pre-ordered, and I'm really excited for that because that's such an upgrade from the previous one. And I have the Daredevil figure also pre-ordered from Born Again. So those both will probably be going on the Spider-Man shelf, I guess. And I don't know. I sort of want this to be sort of my like street level characters, but it's sort of like, I don't know. I sort of want it just to be all Spider-Man, but then again, I want it to be sort of like street level. But since Punisher is going to be in Brand New Day, I guess he would be okay, like being up here, sort of with the Spider-Man shelf. I guess he would sort of fit in. And since Matt Murdock showed up in No Way Home, I could put Daredevil up here, sort of, I guess. So they would sort of fit. And I built this so that I can do stop motions and stuff with characters like that, like street level characters, so they can have a cooler backdrop and stuff to do stop motions in, rather than just like a white background and stuff. So I want to start dabbling a little more in the dioramas and everything, because they're pretty cool, and especially since I do stop motions, it's pretty cool. And I made it to where it fits perfectly on the shelf, so that when I'm not doing stop motions, it can still be like a display for my figures, so it serves more than one purpose. Do you think Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man will have a Marvel Legends wave? Um, I think so. There's rumors of them, Marvel Legends, releasing a whole wave for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and I think it would be something they would want to do because Spider-Man's a popular character, and they know they'll probably sell a bunch of them. And I wouldn't mind having some figures from that show. It is a pretty good show. I can't wait for the second and third season. So I'm not sure when those are coming out, but when they do come out, I will definitely be watching them. It's when I first started watching the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. At first, I was sort of like questionable because of the art style and the design, but after I got to watching it, the story really pulled me in. So, um, yeah, if they do some figures, I'll definitely be buying some, especially Spider-Man and Tombstone and Doc Ock. Those would probably be the three big characters that I would want to get, and maybe Scorpion too, from that show. So that would be really cool. Um, Pretty cool. Yeah, so all those bricks I had to cut. Well, sort of cut. I used like a ballpoint pen and pushed down and used a roller. This side looks really good. I did better with the white stuff back there. Not as much. This side's not too bad. But yeah, I definitely want to be using this quite a bit more. Scorpion from that show would probably be a deluxe. Yeah, I would imagine it would be with the big tail and everything. Even though I feel like they can probably do it without it being a deluxe, I feel like anytime they have a chance to make it a deluxe and charge more, they're going to. So yeah, it would definitely be a deluxe. I think the Spider-Man shelf's my favorite out of all my shelves, just because I like Spider-Man and has the diorama. So this one, I think, might be my second favorite, just because it's got Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, all of them on there. And then it's, I don't know, it's between Guardians and Fantastic Four. For now, I think it's Guardians, but until I see the movie, maybe it'll change for the Fantastic Four. Yeah, so that is my collection for right now. Um, I'm working on slowly rebuilding, um, but I'll probably do like an actual collection video, maybe, after I get a few more figures and have it built up a little more. But I figured this would be kind of a cool little thing to show you guys, and I'll probably show you guys again after I get the other two figures that I ordered. They should be in later this week, so you guys will see this again, probably. The regular figures would probably be regular Spider-Man, homemade suit Spider-Man, Nico, Minoru, Norman Osborn, Daredevil, and Doctor Strange. Yeah, that would be a pretty solid wave, I think. I definitely, I forgot about Norman Osborn. Yeah, they would definitely have a Norman Osborn figure. Daredevil, Doctor Strange, yeah. That sounds pretty solid. I think, I hope they do a Tombstone figure, but I don't know that they will. Maybe for season 2 or something. The homemade suit was pretty cool, but Tom Holland's like live action homemade suit I think is probably my favorite. If you guys have any ideas for like some stop motion videos and stuff with some of these characters that I have, let me know in the chat or the comments, because I'm gonna probably start working on some stop motions here, maybe this weekend or something. And I'm trying to think of some cool ideas. I sort of want to use the new diorama, so maybe some street level stuff with maybe Spider-Man, and maybe we can incorporate like Wolverine or Captain America or something would be cool. Or we could even maybe Johnny Storm, Human Torch, The Thing. I don't know. Have a bunch of different sort of combinations floating around, but I don't really know exactly what I want to do yet. So let me know if you have anything you would like to see as far as stop motions go, or video ideas in general. So thank you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And thank you guys again for watching. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And check out some of the videos on the channel. And have a great day.